Hey Leo besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Leo Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Leo, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Leo, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Leo, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Leo, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Leo, Leo, Leo. I'll wait for some of y'all to come up in here because I did notify you like super late, but I am going to start pretty soon, so we don't have problems with this signal. Is it still afternoon? Yep. Good afternoon, good evening for some of y'all's. This is your It's Time to Fix Your Life reading, Manifest Your Best Life. If you have not signed up for my Riches Ritual, the sale price ends today at midnight. And today, depending on when you watch this video, is August 9th. It is at $44 and it will be $88 come midnight Central Time. And then in the future, it will be priced at $315. So do not miss out on signing up on this ritual. I have it cheap so I can assist a lot of people. But if you miss it, then fuck it, you missed it. Imani, hello, good afternoon. Ignore my stomach if you hear it growling because I did not eat and I need to go eat. Patricia, hello, good afternoon. It's still full over here. So good afternoon. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to probably announce the ritual quite a few times in this reading. So if you get sick and tired of it, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. But either way, what is the removal process of what no longer serves you? So what is your removal process, Leo, of what no longer serves you? You may find me on the main channel a little bit later today, probably after I eat something. I feel like I'm in the mood to go do some readings on the main channel, but after I eat, I may not be in the mood. I may be tired. So you may not see me because it may not be my time just yet to be over there. But I will be live tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So join me for question and answers. Either way, what's the removal process of what no longer serves you, Leo? Spirit, Leo, Leo, Leo. What is the removal process of what no longer serves? Oh, damn, everybody got to cut something out. You got cutting ties. Don't let them motherfuckers cut you. Hold on a minute. Don't let them cut you, Leo. Why the fuck are you still around for them to cut you? Why are you still around for them to do you dirty? You knew you were supposed to be gone a long time ago. Spirit said, the mission and get the fuck out. The mission, get the fuck out. After the mission, there should be no reason why you still hanging around for you to be cut. Sean, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. There should be no reason why you still hanging around to be cut. It's almost like, for example, the mission is for you to work that job and then get the fuck out. Okay? Or, you know, to show up to that job, do your job, and get the fuck out. There should be no reason why you're doing some extra shit. There should be no reason why are you going above and beyond? Don't lose me, but stay with me because I'm going to get the messages how I need to get them. Why are you going above and beyond for some bullshit? You not even, where's your self-worth? You not getting paid what you need to be getting paid. You not getting treated how you need to be getting treated. Spirit is saying you are going above and beyond the mission and you need to stop. Your removal process is stop going above and beyond what your mission is. Above and beyond what somebody how do I say it, has classified your self-worth to be. So it's like this person has decided your self-worth is only at a 2 for them. So that's how they're going to treat you, at a 2. And you have decided your self-worth is at a 10. But you going above and beyond for somebody that only says that only sees your self-worth at a 2. Why? The mission is pretty simple for this person because they only see your self-worth as a 2, meaning you probably only meant to put them in their place and move on. This person is probably only meant to be an associate and you're supposed to get the fuck on. Why are you still there trying to make a friendship when this person is never going to see you for who you are? Right? The mission and get the fuck out. What is the reason that you are there? You got crazy. Now you got now you got shit blowing up into some stuff it should never have been. Right? Now you're going through problems in a connection that you should have never been in. Now you're going through hell and hot water with shit you should have never had. Someone's been acting crazy or will. Remove yourself from anything that makes you act crazy, that makes you look stupid. Person, place, or thing. Remove yourself. Don't remove it. Fuck what the fuck is going on with it. Remove yourself. That's what they're saying. And ignore my stomach because you will be hearing it growl a couple times now. Energy interference and U-turn. Remove yourself. Spirit is saying stop worrying about the other person. Okay? You can't always cut them out. They gonna act crazy regardless. Okay? They really gonna act up because you're trying to cut them out. So Spirit is saying basically stop telling motherfuckers that you leaving. Stop telling motherfuckers that you about to cut them out. If you don't get right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Where the fuck is your self-worth? Turn the fuck back around. Okay? What's that little thing on TikTok? Slap. I forgot what the damn saying is, but turn your ass back the fuck around, okay? This is what Spirit's saying. You can't remove anything else, so you got to remove yourself. Stop telling people what you're doing. What did it say? Stop telling your left hand what your right hand is doing. Stop telling your right hand what your left hand is doing. I don't fucking know the saying which one is supposed to be, but stop telling people what you are about to do. What is the purpose? What is the point of telling people that what you are about to do? Just fucking do it. Remove yourself. Start with yourself. Okay, because I feel like you give people an opportunity to interfere with their craziness. You already know, because you know your self-worth. You know yourself. You already know how attached people are going to get to you. How much they're going to want you around. How much, how they care for you or how they use you. You already know. So you know what type of effect you're going to have on people when you decide to dip out. So therefore, Spirit is saying to protect yourself, protect your space, protect your energy. In order to do so, you need to stop telling people what the fuck you're doing so they can't have a chance to interfere, and go ahead and remove yourself. Hold on. Remove yourself. This is all about you going where you need to go, or where you feel loved, or where you feel called, without letting the world know. I don't give a fuck if whoever call it ghosting. Okay? They call it ghosting because they still have that attachment to you. That's why they call it ghosting. So, I'm not going to call it ghosting if somebody leaves and I don't have an attachment to them. Bitch, you ain't ghost me. I don't know what the fuck happened to you, right? One day I'm going to think about, what happened to that motherfucker? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, right? I'm not going to call it ghosting. I'm going to call it ghosting when there's an attachment there. That the motherfucker ghosted me. Right? There's an attachment there. So, damn it. Hold on. Don't lose me. Hold on. Give me a sec to come back. Just give me a sec. Yeah. So you can't ghost anybody unless there's an attachment there. And Spirit is saying, if they could sit here and call it ghosting, or you could think that it's going to be ghosting, then you know there's an attachment there. So you also know that you should not say anything when you are ready to go. There's going to be consequences for your actions. So Spirit is saying you need to just go do what you want to do. Go do what you feel called to do. You don't have to make a fucking announcement, Leo, every time you come in the motherfucking room or exit. Okay? There was this one person that always did that in my readings and stuff, but I think there was Aries, though. It was like the Aries, but he had like so many different channel names, it wasn't even funny. Every time he came up in the room, he was like, the Aries has arrived. I haven't seen him in a long time. Maybe he'll come back when I get back on the main channel. Either way, you don't have to always make an announcement, is what Spirit is saying. When it comes to your removal process, Spirit is saying if it does not serve you, leave. Leave. You get up and leave. Don't make the announcement. Just go. You got patience, compromise, and pride and ego. Destruction and divine timing. You give them the ability to stop big dreams, your dreams. Okay? To stop your dreams. Now, This is so you can manifest your best life. So this scenario is not going to work in every situation. Some situations you might want to say something. But a lot of times when you're going after something big, a lot of people are not going to be happy for you. You got to remember that. What place do they play in your life? In your life. Not everybody deserves the confirmation of your whereabouts, what it is that you're doing. Um, don't lose me. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yes, 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 yes. You have a calling. So when it's time for you to go, Leo, it's time for you to go. You have a calling and you have waited long enough. You don't need somebody's feelings to get intertwined with your dreams. Your time to go. So let's say, spirit calls on you and they say, "Hey, I need you to go do such and such." Now you're like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go do such and such," and now somebody's like, "Oh, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. No, you shouldn't do that." It's like okay, so like one time I was about to give money out to somebody on the streets or whatever. Somebody was like, "Well, why would you do such and such? I mean, why would you do that?" Basically, in a nutshell. And I was like, "Well, I feel like I should." I mean, why do you have to explain yourself? Like, I don't really have that story exactly because I have to really like dig deep to figure out who the fuck it was, but I remember it, so it's not really gonna come out how as if I was in the story. But either way, let's just say, as you as an example, you felt called to give money to a homeless person or whatever, and then you have somebody around because you made the notification like, well, hey, I want to give money to this person, and now they get to now state their opinion of, no, I don't think you should, or, oh, I don't think you should give that much, or something negative to go against what it is that you are already trying to do. Now this is not the same thing as move in silence, so just stay with me. Okay. um Now this person has interfered with what you plan to do. And now you may not make that same decision, or you may not make it in the same energy, right? So now the exchange is thrown off. So you giving this money, the same energy that you would have had of, I am grateful to be able to give this money, is no longer there. It is shifted. You may still give this money, but it has shifted already. They have taken something from you. They have taken the joy of giving that money from you, and now irritation has filled your spirit. Now you're irritated at the fact that this person would even say something like that, when spirit's saying you should just remove yourself. You knew what you wanted to do. You should have just did it. You wouldn't have had that spirit of irritation come over you if you would have just did it. Remove yourself from the situation. You will not be able to remove that person's thoughts. You will not be able to remove that person's opinions on what you're about to do or of you. But you can remove yourself. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. It's not the move in silence part, it's the remove your fucking self. So you don't even have to say anything. You don't have to move in silence. You're just doing shit, right? Don't lose me. Watch the video back if you have to. Just give me a second. You got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands gonna do what the fuck she want to do. Okay? Go do what you want. Understand, you don't answer to nobody. You got the Moon. It's not always a secret that you're keeping. You got the Magician here. It's not always a secret that you're keeping. It's just something you want to do. Not everybody deserves an explanation, which they keep saying it. So that lets me know that who do you keep checking in with, Leo? It's going to be different for everybody, but who the fuck do you keep checking in with? Why does their opinion matter so much about what the fuck you are about to do? Who do you keep checking in with? Now, who the fuck do I keep checking in with? But who do you keep checking in with? Why does their opinion matter so much? Spirit is saying when it comes to the removal process of manifesting your best life or living your best life, you need to stop checking in. You have to identify who you keep checking in with, what you keep checking in with when it comes to living the life that you want to live. What keeps stopping you, Leo? What keeps stopping you? So it may not be a person, but what do you keep checking in with? So for example, if it's not a person, it could be a bill. It could be a bill, right? We automatically go to people, but it may not be people. It may be you checking in with bills, right? I can't afford to do this because I have this bill. Now, I'm not saying to move stupidly, okay? I'm not saying to ride the stupid train, but sometimes fuck that bill, okay? Fuck that bill. It could be paid later. At this fucking point, I got to do what I got to do. Fuck this bill. It's holding you back. You have to remove yourself from the fact that this bill got to be paid. It will be paid, but right now it's holding you back. You got to remove yourself. You're checking in basically with something that's interfering with your own self-worth, with where you're trying to go to, with what it is that you're trying to do. You're trying to manifest a better life, but your funds are holding you back. The fact that you can see what's in your bank account, it's holding you back. I can't go on this trip. I can't travel because my funds shows me that I can't travel. I can't do this because somebody else. I need a travel buddy. I can't travel alone. I need a travel buddy. I need to travel with somebody. I can't work this shift at night because I'm gonna be by myself and I need somebody to be there. It's like spirit saying, who are you checking in with? What are you checking in with? Because whomever you're checking in with is holding you back. And spirit saying you need to remove yourself. Because you don't need nobody, Leo. You don't need nobody to travel with. You desire to have somebody to travel with, but you don't need them. But a lot of times they can hold you back. What happens when you want to travel? You have that desire to travel. Now you're depending on people. And all of a sudden, what happens? People say, oh, I don't got the money. Whether they say it immediately or they say it last minute. I don't have the money. I don't have this. Well, I can't do it around that time. And now you got to flip flop and change everything. And you can't even do what you want to do at the end of the day. Spirit said, remove your motherfucking self. Remove yourself. You know how many people you meet on a trip when you're traveling by yourself that ends up traveling by themselves that you will end up linking up with because spirit will align you with that person? Now you got each other's back and now you met a new travel buddy. Whatever it is that you are deciding to do, Leo, spirit is saying you are checking in with something and something is holding you back from moving the way that you want to move. Right? It is destructing basically your divine timing. It is destructing what is meant for you. It is stopping you from gaining what is meant from you. It is stopping you from living your best fucking life care fucking free, Leo. The removal process, spirit is saying when it comes to anything that is stopping you is to remove yourself and stop announcing what it is that you are doing when you decide to do it. Okay? Because when you feel called, you feel called. Not everybody needs to know it. And like I said, difference from moving in silence. Because this will not apply for everything. Some things will be moving in silence. But this does not apply for everything. It applies to when you are trying to live your best life. Like you are trying to do something that you want to fucking do. This is bigger than you. You really want to do it. You're excited about it. You've never done it before. You really want to do it. This applies. I want to live my best life. And Spirit is saying you want to live your best life. Stop checking in. Okay. Either way. So what energy is needed? Come the fuck on. It's so beautiful. What energy is needed? You got the boss. Stop fucking checking in, Leo. You either gonna do it or you not. You have your shit together, being precisely who you are, and in hot pursuit of your goals, that they captivate and inspire others. And remember, as they captivate and inspire, that inspiration can turn to jealousy real quick. Or some type of enviness, or that's gonna be the word today. Fuck it, I'm fucking out. Envy. So, either way, the energy that is needed, spirit is saying you need to be your own fucking boss. This is your fucking life. You need to live the life that you desire. Okay? Like my grandmother once came to me and said in my motherfucking dreams, she said, live your life for you. And I tell y'all that a lot of times, but some of y'all never heard it. But she came to me and she told me to live my life for me. And I did not understand what the fuck she was talking about because I was over here thinking, well, I am living my life for me. What you mean, live your life for you? It took me a minute to recognize that I was not living my life for me. I was not. I was damn near still people pleasing, still doing things that other people wanted me to do, what made other people happy. And I would just find the way to compromise. Hold on. And I would find a way to compromise what made me actually happy. Right? So, in order not to, bring the drama into my life, I'm a compromise. So I'm going to announce to these people what it is that I'm doing so I don't piss them the fuck off. But fuck that. You are either in alignment with me or you are not, right? A lot of times in the past, I would try to cater to certain people within the readings. Eventually, I said, I don't give a fuck. I can't give a fuck. It's impossible for me to give a fuck about what everybody thinks about how I do my readings, what topic I'm reading on. It's damn near impossible. It's gonna kill me. I gotta do what I need to do. And I'm not gonna announce to everybody what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it, right? I'm just gonna post the reading. I'm gonna decide what reading I wanna do and I'm gonna post it. So people would be like, "Oh, you should do a love reading. You know, I want to know about such and such. I don't give a fuck what I don't care. I don't want to do it. It's out of alignment with me. I don't want to do it." So I would just have to do the readings, and now that's what you see, basically. I mean, yeah, yep. That's what you see. I just do it. I don't announce it. I just do it, and that's the spirit saying to you: remove yourself and stop checking in. But the energy that's needed is boss. You got to understand that you are in charge because it's your life. Come on. You got the Queen of Wands again. You got the Knight of Cups. You got the Queen of Wands. And you got the Two of Pentacles. It's your life, Leo. Give me a second. I don't care when you decide to change your mind. Spirit is saying it does not matter. Whenever you decide to change your mind, the energy that you need is just to have control. Have control over whatever it is that you decide. When you decide, you need to go ahead and put your foot down. It doesn't matter when you decide to do it, whether it's now or later. Spirit is saying you need to put your foot down. What you said is what you said. What you want is what you want. There's no compromising, Leo. Okay? That'll stop your ass from messing with motherfucking samples. There's no compromising. There's no compromising through what it is that you decided that you want to do. When you want to do it. I don't care who says, oh, it's probably better for you to do it on a Friday. Do it when you feel like it. Do it when you feel like it. That is still checking in. If you are taking too many people's opinions on what it is that you should be doing and how you should be doing it, you are checking in. You are checking in and a little bit too much. Where's your free will? Where's your free will? The energy that you need is your free will. You want to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. You need to tap into that free will, because that free will is going to have you doing things that makes you happy, things that you are passionate about. Not what other people are passionate about, because you're not going to get what you're trying to manifest doing what other people are passionate about. It's going to have you tapping into what truly makes you happy. Therefore, you're going to get more and more and more of what it is that makes you happy. Therefore, you will start to basically attract what it is that you desire. Stay in your own fucking lane, Leo. Don't get out your lane. No matter who shows up. Don't lose me here. No matter who shows up on your path, Spirit is saying stay in your lane. No matter when you're driving on the road, let's just say the highway, let's say a 3-lane highway at most. When you're driving on the highway, let's say you're in the middle lane, you have a car on this side, you have a car on this side, I'm you, okay? You have a car right here. You're going to stay in your lane, but you see who's coming up on your left, and you see who's coming up on your right, but you are still in your lane. This motherfucker can honk all they want, but you're still in your lane. This person could flip you off and everything else all they want, but you're still in your lane. Spirit is saying stop moving into other people's lanes or allowing other people to move into yours, right? We're not going literally by traffic, but stop letting people move into yours and stop moving into theirs. Spirit is saying stay connected to yours. Stay connected to you. So stay connected to your dreams, Leo. So you don't get confused on who you are. Now you got to go through a dark night of the soul trying to find your fucking self. Stay connected to who you are. Who you are. Because as soon as you start to check in with other people, you have lost yourself. Stay connected to who you are. Stay in your motherfucking lane. So when you are about to make a decision, before you ask someone else's opinion, ask your damn self, do I want to do this? How does this make me feel? How does the end result look for me? Before I hop in this relationship, how does it look for me? Now, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care about your life. I don't care what's going to happen to you, how long you've been searching for love, that you found me. How is it going to benefit me? Right? Today, I went to the gas station and stuff because, I'm always in the gas station every fucking day. But either way, I went to the gas station, and when I got out the car, I was going into the stove because, it's the only thing you could really do. Well, I wasn't getting gas. I was going in the stove. So either way, I was going in the store, and then this one guy, he had just got in his truck because, Texas love big-ass trucks and shit. But either way, he just got in his truck, and he was like, hey, or whatever. And I looked back at him, and I was like, hey. And then I went to grab the door, and he said, can I get your number? Oh, Jesus. And I stopped, and I looked at him. Like, I turned back and looked at him, and I said, not from your car. And then I went inside. And then he got out his car, and he came towards me and everything else. And my manifestation must be changing because he was of the Hispanic nature and stuff. But either way, my taste must be changing. But either way, anyway, not taste, what I'm attracting. Either way it goes. Anyway, so he came in the store, and I went to go get the stuff I was getting. Which, did I eat that candy? I ate that motherfucking candy. Damn it! But anyway, he came where I was or whatever, and then he was like, okay, can I get your number or whatever? And I said, so, what are you gonna do with my number? And he was like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna use it. And I said, oh, okay. So you been to jail before? I don't give a fuck. I said that. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, for what? And he was like, it was when I was younger. I didn't ask that. For what? And I asked that because he had tattoos on his forehead, and typically that gives me, I've been to jail before. Or I've been locked up for a minute before. Or I was in some gang or something. I don't fucking know. But either way, I wanted to know. So he was like, why does that matter? It's not, don't lose me. The story's meaningful. Why does that matter? And I was like, because it does. You want my number. But he didn't tell me. He switched the subject. And he was like, no, I switched the subject. And I said, what are your intentions? And he said, I'm just gonna, we could talk. We could talk about that on the phone. That's what he said. We could talk about that on the phone. And I said, I don't want to discuss that on the phone. What are your intentions? He was like, well, what do you mean? And I said, what is your purpose with me? And he was like, just once again, just to, kick it or whatnot. And I was like, I don't want to waste my time. So are you looking for marriage? And he was like, and I said, that's a no already. If you were, you would have said yes. And I said, that's okay. I think we're on two different pages. We're okay. We should probably just go our separate ways. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he left out. Either way, I say that to say, I did not compromise what I wanted. I'm still a little bit confused on what I want, but I know what I do not want. I do not want to waste my fucking time. I don't want to sit there and talk on the fucking phone, and I don't want to have to deal with a possible felon. And I'm not saying that you can't date a felon, but I don't want to have to do that. Been there, done that, not doing the fucking shit again. I went through my fucking samples. I went through that whole giving that fucking shit, and now I'm not about to do that shit the fuck again. So either way it goes, I'm not compromising what it is that I desire. And I may not necessarily know if I want marriage, but I know I damn sure do not want to be going with the motherfucking flow of shit. Not at all. I'm going to stay in my lane, and my lane is directing me towards somebody that wants something serious, whether I want it or not. When I meet that person, I will decide right then and there if that is something that I want. But right now, I know that is not what I want. I'm not interested in compromising. So I'm going to go ahead and remove myself from this situation because, no, I don't want to go there. So I can't change his facts that he desires me, but I can stop what the fuck I don't want. I can't take into consideration that he got out the fuck his car. I thanked him for getting out the car, but we're not compatible. So I can't stop him from, the fact that he wanted to get out the car and come talk to me. I can't stop that, but I can remove myself from the situation. And that's what Spirit's saying to you. You can't stop people wanting you or desiring for you to do certain things, but you can remove yourself from the situation and choose something for you. Stay in your lane of what it is that you said you want. Okay? When you're manifesting whatever it is that you want, person, place, or thing, stay in your lane of what you said you wanted. Stop compromising and going to these low-balling paying jobs. Okay? Stop compromising. Stop dealing with the love option for right now. Oh, I'm bored. Oh, I really don't have anybody right now. So, this is the first person to call me beautiful, so I'm going to deal with them. Stop compromising. Okay? Stop checking in. Let's move the fuck on. So, what actions are required from you, Leo? You got no facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up. Lies. You got bankrupt. If you can't have it all, have nothing. If you can't have it all, have nothing. That's how much faith you got to have in yourself. If you can't have it all, have nothing. Because if you can't have it all, what have you been dealing with in the past? Samples. You don't want the breadcrumber. You don't want the job that's going to breadcrumb you and drag your ass the fuck along. You don't want the person that's going to breadcrumb you and drag your ass the fuck along. You don't want the motherfuckers that's going to waste your time. You don't want them interfering with your manifestation, because Spirit is saying you're going to end up with nothing. You're going to end up unhappy. Look, waiting at the bottom of the deck. Look how long you were dealing with your own version of samples. Person, place, or thing. Now look at what you got now. If you're still dealing with samples, look at what you have. You really don't have anything, but look at what you have. You got someone, but you don't have exactly what you want. You got something, but you don't have exactly what you want. Some of you guys have gotten rid of samples and you don't have anything. But you got yourself. You got yourself. I feel like a lot of times when you get rid of samples, when you get rid of things that no longer serve you, yes, it's going to be empty. You're not going to see anything. But that's why Spirit is saying you have to stay connected to yourself. You have to stay in your own lane, because if you stay in your lane, you won't see yourself as having nothing, because you have everything. You got you. Okay, of course, you're going to replace it. It's going to easily be replaced. You are a bomb ass bitch, okay? I was going to say boss, but bomb too. But boss, because we can be throwing that B word around. But either way. And you got wasting time at the bottom of the deck. Happiness hater. Not the bottom of the deck. Happiness hater at the bottom of the deck. You got wasting time, stuck, changes, no, limited. So either way, Spirit's saying the actions that are required from you is let that fucking shit go and stop wasting your time with it. Stop wasting your time with it. It's not really giving you what you're looking for. Stop wasting your time with it. You got off track. You got off track. If it's not giving you what it is that you actually desire, you are off track and you're settling. You're compromising. And Spirit says stop doing that. Stay in your lane. If it does not fulfill you, you are settling. That is samples once again. It is breadcrumbing you. You are holding on to it for what reason? Six of Swords. That's damn near like, for example, somebody saying, look, that's just like, let's just say a woman can't, and I need this example. So some of y'all may get butt hurt, and if you do, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. I need the example. That's like a woman not being able to bear children, right? And then a man comes about who wants children. Now, he can choose love or whatever else it is. He's going to end up compromising. Because he desires children, but this woman cannot give him children, whether it's now or never, okay? He's going to end up compromising. And Spirit is saying, if they cannot bear what it is that you desire, why are you compromising, Leo? This isn't going to fly for everything, like I said. I just need the example. Why are you compromising? If you cannot get the fruit of what you desire, okay, you can't get it. Or it's like, for instance, when I sit here and I say, I don't want a man with children. I don't give a fuck what the fuck I have. I'm not going to compromise. My lane is the men without children. I may have another child, but really, in all honesty, I am not cut out for this shit. Okay? I can be a bomb-ass mother. I can do the stepchildren. I can. I just don't want to. And I am okay, perfectly okay for somebody staying in their lane and being like, I don't want a woman with children. And I'm okay with that. Because I know what I come with, and I know you gonna love my motherfucking child, okay? Or I'm gonna end up on snapped. I really will, okay? I am a Cancer, I am emotional, and we do emotional stuff. So, either way it goes, Spirit is saying, you need to stay in your lane. What's going to bear the fruits? If you get off course of what it is that you desire, how long is it going to take you to bear those fruit? How long is it going to take you to have it? How long is it going to take you to achieve happiness? How long is it going to take you? Think of, what's that? Jenny, the one who married the black guy, the rapper. What the fuck their name is? Jenny Mako or something, and it's not Yo Gotti. It's not Young Jock. What's their name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Let me remember the message before I get the name. I remember it. It's not Chris Rock. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all still here? What's her name? Jenny. And I put on for my city. On for my city. What the fuck is that motherfucker's name? Okay, well, that girl that was on The Real, who ended up marrying the rapper that I can't remember none of their motherfucking names for, but the one that said put on with Kanye and everything, not Big Sean, the put on for the city one, Jada Kiss. It's not Jada Kiss. Damn it, I don't fucking know. Fuck their names, okay? But you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, Google it. But basically, Jenny Mai or something like that. And I forgot the damn rapper's name at this point. He been gone for so long. Fuck him. But either way, when her first husband wanted children, or wanted to be, wanted children, and she said she don't want children or whatever else it is. And Jeezy, yes. Thank you. That first husband was settling. He was compromising. Think of him to be you, Leo. Her first husband is you. You got with somebody that said they did not want certain things. You tried to enforce certain things, meaning you were wasting fucking time not getting results that you actually wanted when you could have been gotten results. Spirit said you just had to remove yourself. Now you allow somebody else to remove themselves because they are unhappy. Now look at you. You let them beat you to the punch because you forgot the mission and you wasted time. So you let somebody else remove themselves instead of you. Now you're really unhappy, right? Because you had that attachment that you weren't supposed to have. Now you feel like they ghosted you. They took something away from you. Now you can't get out your feelings. Don't lose me here. Watch it back if you need to. Now you can't get out your feelings because all you are consumed in is the fact that you don't have what you wanted. And now you are consumed in the fact of how much time you wasted with this person, place, or thing. I gave this job 10 years when you weren't supposed to. I gave this man 20 years of my life when you weren't supposed to. I gave this man 3 kids when you weren't supposed to. He left you, she left you, whatever else it is. I gave them whatever it is. And Spirit said, yes, you gave them. You compromised. You compromised on whatever their red flags were. You desired something, you went for it, you compromised, and therefore you knew it was going to be some bullshit. You were just hoping it was going to be better. And it wasn't. So, damn it, we didn't even clarify. So, 1, 2, 3. Basically, Spirit is saying to you, do not compromise. Stay in your lane. If it don't have what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you know you want, don't do it. Now, like I said, I can sit here and I can choose a man with children. I can, I'm not going to treat them any type of way, like a bad way or whatever. I can be loving. I can be nurturing, but I can see myself getting really irritated. I get irritated now with Kaleem. It's too much. Now I got to play, mama. And let's say Kaleem signs up for soccer. Don't lose me. Kaleem signs up for soccer. And this man come with 3 kids, and one of them in cheerleading, and the other one's in swim class. I'm not about to be that motherfucker that's driving everybody the fuck around. Okay? I'm not about to kill myself going back and forth, trying to get them to here, to there, to every fucking where. Okay? That's not about to be me. If I wanted more kids, I would have had more kids. And I would have had it with that bum ass bitch. Or I would have had it with another bum ass bitch. If I really wanted children. I wouldn't have waited damn near 11 years. Because my baby almost 11, September 9th. My baby birthday coming up. I need Anyway. But either way, I wouldn't have waited damn near 11 years. I've been in my own lane of what it is that I desired. Each man that was coming around did not check out for me. Now, I'm going to bring you back to who you need to be. Don't lose me. Each man that was coming around did not check out for me. Now, that's not saying I will not change, right? That's not saying I will not change my mind. But I don't want it. As of right now, my desires in my lane is what I do not want. I do not want that. But my lane, what's coming up on my lane may change. So I may end up with somebody with kids. I may end up having one fucking more. And even then, I don't know how that's going to go. But you are now Jenny Mai or whatever, Jenny. You are now her. Now think about their situation in the beginning. Spirit is saying you are the husband. You are the husband. You are her first husband. Compromise. Is that my door? Y'all give me a sec. Compromising. Remind me. All right, that was my door. But either way, sorry. So, compromising. I'm gonna have to go to my office, but give me a sec, cause my anxiety kind of peaked. Just give me a second. All right. What was I saying? Oh, Jenny. So you are. Yep. Thank you. You are the first husband. Right now, you are the first husband. The one who compromised with somebody who did not want what they wanted, right? You want what you want, but compromising with somebody, person, place, or thing, and they do not want the same thing. 444 was just there. Do not want the same thing. You really don't even want that, but you're compromising, or you have been compromising. Now, Spirit saying, you may end up being Jenny, whatever the fuck damn name it is. you may end up being Jenny, where when the right thing comes along your path, you may end up choosing it. You will not be compromising. You will not be compromising. Because one day your desires may change and you may actually choose. So now you're choosing to have children, right? You're choosing to have something different. But you're not coming off your path and being like, yeah, I'm going to give this a chance, because that's not what you want. Right now, what you want is children, right? What you want is children because you're the husband. Don't lose me. You're the husband, so you want children, but you're compromising, right? Now, Spirit is saying in the future, deja vu right here. But in the future, you will be Jenny, right? Along your path, doing what it is that you want. She did not want children, right? And now you find something along your path that comes along that you're like, I want that. I want that. But right now, Spirit is saying to manifest whatever it is that you want, remove yourself from these situations, okay, and stay in your lane. You got the Four of Wands. Stop allowing people to tell you don't know what you want. Seven of Cups here. Stop allowing people to tell you don't know what you want. Stop allowing yourself to think you don't know what you want, because you do. So stop wasting your time with things that you do not want. You do not want. I don't care if you change your mind later. The thing is, you change your mind later. As of now, stop dealing with shit that you do not want. Person, place, or thing. All those dates you going on, wasting your fucking time and everything. Not even the dates. Not even the dates. The second dates that you're going on, wasting your time. The third dates you go on, wasting your time. The second interview you go on, wasting your time. The first interview, you knew that job was going to pay you what you wanted, but you went on it. You wasted time going to that motherfucking interview for what? What were you going to get out of it? What were you going to get out of it? So it's 4:44 right now, because I only saw 4:44 on my timing. My timer, it was 44 minutes and 40 seconds. So that's a big one for you. But yeah, Spirit is saying the action that is required from you is really simple. It's really simple. If it does not align to your values of what you want when it comes to your feelings, you should not be entertaining it. I'm not going to ask you why you're entertaining it. Spirit is saying you should not be entertaining it. There is no action other than removing yourself from it and moving forward. Let's move on. So, what will serve you well to pay attention to, Leo? What will serve Leo well to pay attention to? You have present power or present power. It's literally your own power, Leo. It's you. It will serve you well to pay attention to you. Pay attention to you. I was just about to say it. To your higher self. You want to know how your higher self manifested that new reality? They were paying attention to themselves. You. Literally you. You. Right? Your higher self has that reality that they have because they went off of what they wanted. Your future self. They have what they want, what it is that you desire, because they stayed in their fucking lane. Whether you believe it or not. You can choose not to believe it, but look at what's going on. Look at what's going on. So you can choose not to believe it, but I mean, you can look at your life and look at your past history and see what the fuck occurred. So, I mean, fuck it. If you choose not to believe it, then fuck, just continue the other shit. But basically, what your higher self is basically telling you, what your future self that has the reality of what you're trying to manifest is saying to you, is when we choose us, we get what we desire. We get what we desire. I don't care, like I said, that's not saying you cannot change your mind. But you want, when you change your mind, you want to attract it. Don't go after it. Attract it to the lane that you are already on. So if you attract a man with children or without children, whichever way you going, or a woman, whatever, you want to make sure that what you are attracting comes in your lane. In your lane. whether it's good or bad for you. And Spirit is saying, when it does not serve you, remove yourself. Meaning, go around that bitch. Now you got to step out of your lane. Go around that bitch because you can't move it. You can't move them from your lane. They already joined your lane because they were manifesting you. It, person, place, or thing was manifesting you. You cannot remove it. So you have to remove yourself. So temporarily, you're going to go around and you're going to keep going in your lane again because you don't want it. But you can't stop it from coming to you. Where we at? So it will serve you well to pay attention to your own desires, Leo. And you got sacred temple. To your own desires. Bring that shit to you. Bring it to you. And when you don't want it, you basically like a king or queen. Dismiss the shit. Actually, don't dismiss it. You get the fuck up. So take that back about the king and queen. But you are the king and queen. But they're not going to dismiss themselves. They're going to dismiss everybody else. So, but you are the king and queen. You are in your own power. But Spirit is saying you need to dismiss yourself. So remember, you are creating your own reality. Through the lenses of yourself. You got the 7 of coins. 7 of pentacles. Just because they trying to hand it to you don't mean you got to take it, Leo. Don't mean you need to take it. King of coins. King of pentacles. And you got the Empress. Now look at all them damn children up in there. But you bearing that fruit. You see that? You see how you bearing that fruit? You see how you bearing that fruit? Because you got to think, what can this give me? What can this person give me? Am I really interested in this? How much would I have to sacrifice or give up if I decide to, take it? If I decide to take it, how much would I have to give up? How much would I have to sacrifice if I decide to take it right now? Spirit is basically saying, you want it to bear fruit, but you want it to come to you. Look at this motherfucking child. You want it to come to you, Leo. When you decide to change your mind, you want to call it in and you want it to come to you because you're going to know if it's meant for you or not. You're going to be able to see it from a mile away. If it's good for you or not. And if it's not, what you going to do? Make that detour just for a quick sec. Make that U-turn. Bust the fuck up out of there. Because you can't remove it. You can't control nobody. So, it's best to pay attention to what it is that you want, Leo, is what Spirit is saying. Let's get Spirit's message. And you can join me tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for question and answers. And also on the main channel. And also, don't forget to sign up for my Riches Ritual on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. It's called Riches. Underneath Group Rituals, underneath that tab, blahscrystalsale.com. Today is the last day for the sale. It ends at midnight Central Time. So if you miss out, then you just fucking miss out. But it will be open till Friday. But instead of $44, it's going to be $88. And in the future, it's going to be $315. And it is what it is. I said what I said. Let's move on back to your reading. So what is Spirit's message for you, Leo? You have hidden realms. Create conscious awareness. Receptivity. You have the source. It is my last ritual of the month until after I move and stuff and I get settled. And honestly, maybe my last ritual for a minute. Just saying. blahscrystalsale.com. But either way, you have harmony. Hold on. You have exhaustion at the bottom of the deck. Have the Eight of Wands. It's the climb. It's not as fast as it gets. It's not about how fast it gets to you. Okay. I don't know. Hannah Montana was kind of playing in my head. But it's not about how fast it gets to you, Leo. It's just the fact that you are open. Okay? That you are open. That whatever you're attracting comes to you. Just because it does not serve you doesn't mean you need to close yourself off. Don't close yourself off, because you could be closing yourself off to good things. Spirit is saying, if it shows up and it does not serve you, move around. Remove yourself. You can't stop the bad shit from coming. You can't stop the bad shit from happening. You know what world you living in? You can't stop it. So, Spirit is saying, damn it, what the fuck did I just say? You can't stop it from coming to you. So, you just got to move around it. But Spirit is saying, don't close yourself off just because some motherfucker decided to show up that wanted you that you're not interested into. Or you're not interested in. You just keep going. And you just tell the universe what you do want. What you want, Leo. You don't got to check in with this person's feelings and be like, oh, sorry, I'm not interested in you. Fuck that. Okay, you don't got to be mean about it, though. But you don't got to check in with them and try to comfort them and everything else, because that ends up into some bullshit that you didn't even have to be a part of. I give everybody my number. Every man that approached me or whatever else it is, except sometimes, like today, I did not. But typically, especially like out and about, drunk people and everything else, men approach, I give everybody my number and I block them. I remove myself, right? Men be fucking crazy. So I don't even fight it. And I know I could get a fake number, whatever else it is, but I don't answer numbers I don't know anyway. So it don't even fucking matter. And eventually, I mean, I can deal with the fact of you blowing my shit up. I'm going to turn the shit off. My shit stay on Do Not Disturb anyway. And I have no problems with turning it off. So, either way it goes, I remove myself from the situation. Because it's not what I want. So, I can't stop them from approaching me and asking for my number, but I can remove myself. It's either going to be a no, or it's going to be a block. They just don't know it until when they try to call it or text it. You got the Four of Pentacles. Everything does not have to be picked up by you, Leo. Because everything does not serve you. You don't want everything. But everything does not have to be touched or picked up by you. Or even viewed by you. Every conversation does not have to be listened to. Everybody's feelings does not have to be explored on the surface level or in depth. Everybody's needs are not your own, Leo. Not your own. Spirit is saying, hold on. Spirit is saying, what's the word? Please your own needs. Fulfill your own needs. Before you take care of somebody else's. Take care of your own needs before you take care of somebody else's. King of Swords. Sorry. Take care of your own needs before you take care of somebody else's. No matter what it is that you're attracting. So every time something good or bad comes to you, Leo, before you accept it, even in your happiest state, before you accept it, Leo, ask yourself, does this really make me happy? How will this make me feel? How does this make me feel? If I were to take this job right now, how will it make me feel? Now that I am at this job, how does this make me feel? Because it may be time for you to get the fuck up and go, even though it's your first day. I told you I had a job for 4 hours and I quit that bitch. Because I didn't feel like it was good for me. I didn't like it. I didn't give a fuck about who the fuck was at the job and who wanted me to return back so they could do whatever the fuck they was doing. I did not give a fuck. I bounced after 4 hours. It honestly would have been a lot sooner, but they was watching. And I didn't want to have to tell them where the fuck I was going. I didn't want to have to announce it. So I just bounced. I just left. Now, yes, I know I affected some people, whatever else it is, but they'll be all right. I was only there for 4 hours. How much did I change? That's not on me. That's on you. I can't give a fuck about what the fuck is going on with you. I ain't even get paid enough. I don't even know why the fuck I even took this job to begin with. You know why I took it? Because I was listening to somebody else who was like, oh, you should get a job. And so I just found the first job that I could get. It was at the Jiffy Lube. And they was hiring really quickly. I pulled up on them and I said, are you hiring? And they was like, yeah, you can come back tomorrow. Damn, that quick? Fuck it, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I went back tomorrow and it was some bullshit and I dipped the fuck up out of there in 4 hours. I couldn't take it. But it's one of those things the whisper is saying you need to ask yourself, how does that benefit you? How does that make you feel? And if you can't see it aligning to the lane that you are on now before you change your mind about the future, stop thinking too much into the future, the present fucking day. If you can't decide that is right for you right now, do not fucking take it. Do not take it. So you don't miss the red flags. Because if you're going off of right now, there won't be any red flags. I mean, you won't take the red flags. Now, that's not saying you won't get into some bad shit, but the only reason why it's bad shit later is because you have changed. Your mindset has changed. The love that you once took before, you're not going to take anymore. You're not taking now. So hold on. The love that you will accept right now, based off of the self-worth that you feel right now, will not be the same in the future. That's when shit turns bad. As of right now, when you get into that relationship, it's all good. When you get to that job, it's all good. You love it. It's great. It fits you. You are in your lane. It fits you. But what happens? Things change. Things change because it's inevitable. It's always going to happen. Things change, and then now all of a sudden you hate this relationship. Now all of a sudden you hate this job. Allow it to change, but Spirit is saying now you want to remove yourself because it no longer serves you. It no longer fits you. But you want to keep staying in that lane. You just don't want to stay too long. Remove yourself from the mission before they remove you, like you get fired, or they leave you for somebody else or whatever else it is, because the red flags are fucking there. Remove yourself when it comes to whatever it is that you're manifesting. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much all reading. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.